Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is the Mindset Mentor Podcast with Anosong. I am your host. Thank you for being around here. I appreciate you. If you're joining us for the first time, the Mindset Mentor Podcast with Anosong is just an instrument to help you make a very little shift in your thought process because you are a sum total of the way you think. You cannot think in a certain way and get a different result. The way you think is the same result you're going to get in life. So today we are going to be looking at a topic I like to call I am grateful for all that I have and all that is to come. Now, we live in a world where we are generally very ungrateful for the things that God has put here for us and for all that we have acquired as human beings. We were born into this world with nothing. We just came empty, without clothes, without anything. But when you look into your life 15 years, above or 20, you see all the things that God has done for you. You have now grown, you've become an adult, you're now reasoning well and being independent and most times able to care for your parent, care for those that are all around you. Now, it is said that it's only a person that can think that can be grateful. If you cannot think, you cannot be grateful. Ever grateful, ever progressive, because life holds so much that we do not appreciate. As humans, it is true that we tend to magnify the things that we do not have. We are undervalue the things that we have. But for everyone that lives, there is something, two, three, four, five, up to 10 things that is there for you to be grateful for. But you know what we do? We silence those things and we worry so much about the things that we do not have. So today, what is that thing that you are grateful for? The reason why a lot of us seem not to be that grateful to God and to life for what we have is because we suspend our reasoning. That is why I say, if you cannot think, you cannot be grateful. But by the time you slow down and begin to think about the things that you have acquired, the things that God have done for you, you begin to be very grateful. It's important for us to, develop a mindset that can help us, be grateful and stay grateful. It's only by this mindset that we can learn to appreciate the things that we have. And it's important to know that we live in a world that is never perfect. There is no one that has everything. The happiest people on earth today are people who are grateful for where they are and how far they have come. Now, we have people who are very, very, very wealthy in this world. They are very, very unhappy. Then we have young women who are married, they have children. Children are basically one of those blessings that you can never, ever be able to quantify. They have children, but their husbands are not rich. They are very poor. And these women are very, very unhappy. Now, when you look at the faces of your children, you look at the fact that you've got good health, and you look at the fact that you are standing and breathing, not through a pipe, that's enough for you to be happy. Knowing that tomorrow is pregnant for you. You might make something out of your life. You hear people say, as long as there is life, there is hope. This is because if God keeps you alive, open your eyes to understanding and gives you good health. Anything is capable of changing anytime for you, as far as you are willing to make that change happen for you. We have people who, women who have husbands, and they have, their husbands are very wealthy, but they don't have children. They spend night and day crying because there are no kids. They forget that there is a man there who loves you, and there is money. Soon a child might come. We have parents who have children who are grown-ups, who are very, very educated, who have houses, they have everything, but they keep being worried. Why are they worried? They are worried because one son is refusing to take a wife. We are always worried about something. But then if we look back from where we are coming from, we will be able to be grateful for the things that God have done for us. And I started this by saying it's only a person who can think that can be grateful. If you cannot think, you cannot be grateful. We must come together and begin to understand that we must be grateful at every point in time. Have you ever been to the hospital? Have you gone to the ICU section? Have you gone out there to see how people are starving, how people are unhappy? Have you gone to areas where people, there are war zones, where people are living in a very poor conditions, where they don't even have food to eat, they have to beg before they eat? Have you seen all of these situations? If people like that can be grateful, how about you? Only recently, I attended a seminar where our speaker told us something that he wanted to take the mother to America, but when they got to the embassy, after everything, the evaluation, the mother was asked to sign a document, and the mother could not even sign that document. And there and then alone, he realized that he has been very, very grateful to God, because he now realized where he was coming from. That from this woman who cannot even handle a pen to sign a document. We are in that situation. We are all responsible. The fact that I am talking to you about this does not, make me out of this situation. Like, it does not make me one of those who is so grateful. We find ourselves in times where we are very, very ungrateful to God. We are ungrateful to all the people around us. We have sisters, brothers who have helped us to be where we are. We have people who are not related to us who have brought us thus far. All we need to do is to stay grateful. We need to establish a mindset where we will be grateful for the things we have every day, every time. Sometimes we are married to men. Lots of women are married to men who are so loving, who are so caring, who are there, who love them as though their lives depend on them. But the only difference is the fact that the man is not wealthy. The man does not have the kind of money they would have wanted that man to have. Then they use just the difference, the fact that there is no money, then they ruin that relationship. Now you have people who have husbands who are so wealthy, and they are very, very unhappy because they would have wanted a man who is caring and loving. We have people who are working in organizations like the World Bank, the UN, and all of that. They get very upset that they are not situated. They keep moving all over the place. They would have wanted a job that will keep them in one place so they can face their family. We have so many circumstances where we complain about, forgetting where we are coming from, forgetting how far God has brought us. Now, for you to find happiness in life, you must start being grateful. You want to, first of all, count your blessings. You want to stay back and begin to look around you and evaluate yourself. Where are you coming from? How far have you come? It might not be working out for you right now, but that does not mean it's not going to work out for you tomorrow. Now, if you establish that kind of mindset, you're going to find happiness in life. Now, we need to stay grateful wherever we find ourselves. Now, thank you so much for hanging around here. I sincerely appreciate you. If you like this podcast, kindly give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much. Until we meet again.